Hello, it's Stephanie Levinston, Intuitive Channel, and I wanted to take a few minutes to explain to you what channeling is for me. There's lots of different definitions, but when I have a channeling session with a client, what I am doing beforehand as a maintenance measure for myself to stay a clear vessel, because you cannot channel messages from the highest loving vibration if you are not a clear channel yourself. I take care of all of my, I call radical self-care needs. Now for me, that means yoga, that means meditation, that means plenty of sleep and rest, that means time in nature, that means time with beings that bring me joy, my children, my family, my pets, things that bring out humor, friendships, fun conversations, good food. All of that is part of my radical self-care. The list is quite a bit more extensive than that. But in a nutshell, I make sure to take care of myself really well so that the quality of work that I have to offer to you, to my clients, is of the highest quality. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist in that respect. So I like to know when I'm going for a service that whoever is providing that service, one, knows what they're doing, and two, has enough self-respect and self-love to take exquisite care of themselves so that they can offer me an even higher level of connection and service, no matter what it is, even if it's a dental visit, right? I don't want a sleepy, grumpy, overworked, undervalued or under self-respecting dentist working in my mouth, and you probably don't either. So across the board, it's really important, I feel, to take really good care of ourselves and to have that self-love, self-care, self-respect. So that's the first thing. What you can expect from me in a visit or a phone session, which is most of how I work with my clients, is on the phone. I will record the session for you. We call into a conference line, which I will provide you the number to that conference line when you register online and you pay for your session. We meet on the conference line so that I can record it. You will not, nor will I, remember everything that is said in the messages that I bring forward. The messages come very fast. The pace of the speech is similar to how I'm talking right now, sometimes even faster. The concepts and the things that are being communicated, same thing. It's sort of like this boom, this wave. We're getting waves of guidance, of support, of high vibrational, loving energy that is guiding you. It's meant to influence you in positive ways in your life. What can you ask about in your session? Great question. You can ask about anything. You can ask to hear from your higher self, which I always recommend. That is your own soul, your own soul's perspective, and listen to the feedback that you get from your soul. How are you on your journey? What is it you're needing to maybe pay closer attention to? What are some pitfalls or things you can send some loving energy and awareness to so that you can avoid making the same mistake you've made over and over? What are some of your patterned ways of thinking and doing things that really don't support you well? Okay, so this is what the higher self can provide. You can also tune into the higher self, the soul, of anybody that is on the earth with you right now. Anyone that you're in relationship with, anybody that you are working for. If you are a parent, a lot of my clients who are parents have me channel the higher self of their child. It doesn't matter how old the child is. We can do baby all the way up through, older individuals. They can be grown children. It doesn't matter. If it has a soul, we can bring forward the wisdom of the soul. And this is such great support for parents, because if you knew that you could tune in to the highest level of wisdom from your child, wouldn't you want to? Right? Like I get excited thinking about it. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it really helps to support a healthy relationship. And it really helps to move and shift some energy of nonsense out of the way so that you can hear from your child's perspective what it is that they need from you in order for them to grow into who they're meant to be on their journeys. You can also tune into, if you're in partnership, you can hear from the soul perspective of your partner, anybody really. As well, I do mediumship, and we can tune into any soul who has transitioned, that's no longer in body. Now, I say any soul. Occasionally, that particular soul may not be the one that comes forward, but there will be representing souls. So occasionally, it's rare, but occasionally the soul essence of who you're wanting to hear from may not come forward, but some other essence on the behalf of that soul you're wanting to hear from will, and give you exactly what will be most healing and what you most need to know to support you in your journey at that point. Your pets too. I have a lot of clients who want to channel their pets, whether they are here on the earth or whether they have transitioned. And so that is always beautiful, because our animals are the purest positive vibration, right? They don't come in with nonsense. We create that in them, kind of like our children as well. They come in pure beings, and then other things unfold. So it's a lot of fun. I want you to know that your session with me will be of the highest loving vibration. I can assure you of that, because that's the only thing that I'm tuning into, the highest loving vibrational energy. I can assure you that I will help you process the messages. So after I get through the channeled message, I'll pause and I will tell you what visualizations I've been shown. I close my eyes when I channel so that I can see things in the third eye space, and I tell you what I saw. And it helps to pull the whole picture together. I also tell you what other sense I have for things. And I feel like it's my role to make the message functional for you. So I take plenty of time to do that. If you cannot use the information from the message, then I feel we're not quite finished. I'm going to spend a little bit more time making sure that it's something that is useful to you. And that's that. That's what you can expect. You can read on my Facebook page, Stephanie Levinston Intuitive, the reviews that my clients have written for me. They're phenomenal. And this is something that is so much fun for me and so meaningful. And I feel honored. I just feel honored for every single client that I have and all of my new clients. Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for sharing with me. I take confidentiality very, very seriously. I do not list your name in anything unless you write your own review and your name is on there. And when I do find the wisdom, because there's so much wisdom that comes through these channeled messages, I do take excerpts of that without any identifying information so that that can be shared. I'm actually writing a book right now that includes the channeled messages, the wisdom from those messages, because they are universal, right? We are so connected. All of us as humanity are so much more connected than we let ourselves believe. And there are so many people going through exactly what you are, even though the tendency is to think that you're alone in that or unique in your own experience. You're unique in a lot of ways, but the human experience is a global experience. And so I hope to see you or meet you on the other side of the phone line. We can do Skype visits if that is your preference as well. I just don't have capability to record the Skype visits. So I hope to have an experience with you and share my heart and hold a safe and sacred space as you share yours, and transcend anything that's troubling you to get to a deeper level of wisdom, which is designed to support you in your journey. That is my deepest wish.